Hello everyone, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, coming to you out of Holiday, Florida. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about why YouTube and video marketing is very important for your business. I'm going to go through some quick stats that I know off the top of my head, and then I'm going to refer you to some places so that you can read for yourself some amazing statistics. Number one, YouTube is considered the #2 search engine in the world. That is only second to Google. And guess who owns YouTube? Google. People are going to YouTube more and more and using the search bar there to learn how to do things, learn about things than any other place besides Google itself. And Google is usually referring you to a video anyway. If you want to learn how to do something, if you're curious, I know that in this particular product launch, a lot of my searches led me right back to YouTube to learn how to do things to set up my product launch as best as I could. So that's super important. So if you are producing content, Google loves YouTube. YouTube's #2. You want your content on YouTube. Another awesome thing is, recently, YouTube has just barely missed the mark for the #1 spot for social media. Social media. It is a social media platform. It's just not a place that you just throw your videos. It's actually a place where you interact with other people. It has its own culture, its own way of being. It's different than Google Plus. It's different than Twitter. It's different than Facebook, and it nearly made it. I think it was like a million things a million spots that were different. I can't find that article. However, this was done in June, and it barely missed the #1 spot, almost beating out Facebook. That's a big deal, guys. If you're not making video, you're making a mistake. Another really amazing thing here I want to say, I'm going to read, so that's what I'm doing here. 32% are producing between 11 and 50 videos a year. 17% claim that they produce more than 50. However, the majority of marketers are only 51% are producing less than 10 videos a year. So the competition's small, guys. Really, really small. A study in social advertising, YouTube converts more customers than anyone else. Okay, the report, which analyzed data, found within 500 million clicks and 15 million conversions during the first quarter of 2014, tracked social purchase interactions through Converto's attribution technology. This determined which of the platforms had affected online sales and at what point the purchasing decision they had influenced on the customers. We believe that YouTube does well both in both of these important purchase funnel areas for a number of reasons. Okay, obviously, because you're getting to know somebody, right? These are converting the first contact at 14%. That's higher. That's 4% higher than Facebook. It is 7% higher than Google Plus, 2% higher than Pinterest. I mean, you would think Pinterest it's a big consumer site, so you would think they'd be converting higher. LinkedIn 2%. Tumblr 1%, Twitter 1%. At the second contact, 18%. Facebook's only 11%, and so on. And in the middle contact, it's 54%. It's huge, guys. Okay, it's something really amazing about YouTube, especially if you're in marketing. Now, you don't have to be selling a product. You don't have to be promoting a company or your coaching program or anything at all like that. You could be promoting something that's a not-for-profit. I don't know if you remember the first time that Barack Obama ran for president. He won because of YouTube. He won because of social media. And I'm not lying. Marketing can be applied to all sorts of areas of our lives. It could be applied to, our causes that we want to draw attention to. If we want to draw attention to dogs in shelters, if we want to draw attention to, gosh, any cause that you could think of, why you should be a vegetarian and not a meat eater. I made a video on my old channel about homeschooling that people found from all over the place. They were just looking for that video, and it was a rant video. I was flipped out. And I made a lot of contacts from that. Now imagine if I was running a not-for-profit about why people should homeschool and had it funneled directly. Imagine what would have happened. It's pretty amazing. Have to turn that off. So that's a very powerful thing. When people can look you in the eye and see what you're talking about and feel your feelings, the conveyance of your aura, of your mission, comes through way more than it does with the written word on any other social media site. So YouTube is a must. And considering a small amount of marketers are actually using it, if you look at the top 2% of the network marketing industry, you're going to see that they have strong YouTube presence, a strong video presence. They're using it all the time to promote their products and promote their whole mission, their whole brand. Now, you can notice that the people that just started, the ones that are just beginning and just starting to figure out what it is they need to do, they're not producing video content. They're using all sorts of excuses not to do it. Now, you don't have to be perfect. You can look at me right now and know that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to put makeup on if you don't want to. It doesn't have to be a perfect studio environment. It doesn't have to be, you have to have semi-decent lighting. Natural lighting is best. You know what I'm saying? And a willingness to come forward and express yourself in an honest and open way and look at the camera, right? Those are some things 98% of marketers aren't doing or aren't even trying to do because they have one reason or another. They're scared of the camera or whatnot. So don't lay down on that. Don't lay down on that. Now, YouTube has been doing something a little crazy lately. I don't know if it's really lately. I just happen to notice it more now. When somebody decides to flag your content, they flag your content. YouTube has, whoever's reviewing those flags is not reviewing those flags thoroughly. So it's very important that you have backup of your video. You make sure you have them downloaded to your computer. Keep them. Don't delete them because you uploaded them. Okay? Make sure that you're using YouTube in a short content kind of way. Your main training videos, and I'm looking into investing into a platform to host my videos as we speak. Your longer content, the things that you don't want to lose out there, that you want to remain, you don't want to have to re-upload somewhere else, you want to have on a separate site. Okay? But your 2-minute to 5-minute videos really need to be on YouTube. And if that means that you have to open another channel and re-upload them somewhere else, that's what it means you have to do. That's all there is to it. So make sure that you're using YouTube. Make sure you're not depending on YouTube. But use YouTube because it's so powerful. The amount of people that are going there to look up information every single day is bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I was recently looking at my statistics, and in my YouTube statistics, it was actually showing that I'm getting tier 1 viewers more than any place else. I'm getting USA, Canada, and the UK, Australia, and New Zealand more often than any other country in the world. Tier 1. Now, if you are a marketer and you've ever done a solo ad, you understand what tier 1 means. Tier 1 means people from those countries are looking at your content. So that's super important, guys. Let me see if I have another statistic for you to tantalize you. Okay, here it is. Social media post-click engagement. That means after the click. YouTube. This is data from September 2013 to February 2014. Number 1, YouTube. Okay. Average time spent on site. They are the highest. Average pages that they visit within the description box. They are the highest. And the average bounce rate is the lowest. Google Plus is number 2. Number 2. Number 3 is LinkedIn. Number 4 is Twitter. Number 5 is Facebook. Number 6 is Pinterest. 7, Reddit. Don't sleep on Reddit. I don't know it yet, so I can't teach you about it. And then Stumble Upon. Now, YouTube is the undisputed champion. It drives the most engaged traffic. These referrals have the lowest average bounce rate and the highest pages per visit and the longest visit duration. Why are visitors from YouTube so engaged? Because the video itself is so engaging, and viewers are likely to maintain a similar level of engagement with related content. Therefore, video watchers are especially receptive to links within the video descriptions to complement the audio-visual content they just consumed. Another reason YouTube takes home the crown is because viewers are simply used to spending minutes, perhaps hours, educating and entertaining themselves with awesome video content and have fewer qualms about taking a little extra time to discover more great content post-click. Now, do you get what I'm saying there? That's super important. Now, your description box is right. I see this a lot. Description boxes are almost always wrong. Of the very few that are using YouTube marketing and video marketing, a very, very few of those people are actually designing their description box perfectly, or at least correctly. Perfect is another story, but correctly, very few are doing that, okay? I'm just blown away every time that I do more research on YouTube. It's just absolutely amazing. I want to suggest to you that you start today getting yourself used to, let me come back so I can see myself talking to you. I'm looking at articles. I'll put all the article links in the description, okay? So you can see it. I'll put them in the blog as well. Get yourself in front of a camera. You don't have to publish any of these videos yet. Don't worry about it. Just get yourself in front of a camera and start making 30-second, 1-minute videos. Practice looking at the video camera. Get yourself relaxed. Start getting yourself together. You might want to do some scripting. I don't do scripting. I just don't. I work much better off the top of my head. That doesn't mean that I don't sometimes have an idea or write an outline. Outlines are really good to keep you on track. You know, just get yourself in the groove. Start producing some videos for yourself. Upload them to YouTube. Keep them unlisted for your own view. This way, later on, when you're a rock star, man, you can show people, look how I was. When you're talking to your team and you're talking to your colleagues about how they need to use video marketing, you can say, this is what I was like when I started. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look at how silly I was. It's okay. If you go out there and look at some of the top marketers, you're going to see big mistakes. You're going to see glaring problems. And it's okay, because they're bringing themselves to the marketplace, because nobody gives a shit about what it is you're trying to sell. They don't care. They care about you. They care about you. They care about the personal relationship that they develop with someone they've never met before. We care about it more than we ever did. The internet has changed everything about how we view things. Okay? It's changed the way we've done all sorts of purchasing, consumerism, friendship making, romance, content creation. All of it's changing because of how we're delivering our content now. So get on top of the video marketing. Start now. And if you need some help with that, I have put together an amazing boot camp for those that are already creating video that just aren't seeing any results from it. It's amazing. I love it. It's really affordable, and you need to have it in your library. I thank you all very much. This is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, and I'll see you all later. Bye.